Happy Saturday, everybody. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to roast, recap. So grab a beverage. Hopefully you're wearing something very comfy. Smash that like and let's get started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, stand-up comedian and pop culture vulture. Joleen Lunzer here for another episode of No Offense, All Offense, the show where we never mean to offend anyone, but someone might get offended, probably me. We take a comedic look at trending topics, stories, our favorite reality shows, things we love to hate, things we hate to love. So just remember, like I always say, I'm very opinionated, but that doesn't mean you have to have the same opinion. You're welcome to sound off in the live chat right now or the comment section after it posts, and we can just respectfully agree to disagree.
That's my opinion!
It's just my opinion, you guys. Now remember, everything I say today is true except for the parts that are false. And everything is alleged for entertainment purposes only.
Allegedly.
But also remember that I am excellent.
I heard actually mixed reviews on Joleen.
Oh, Joleen was excellent. What are they saying?
What are they saying? I'm excellent. Thank you, Lala. I appreciate that. So hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday. I missed you yesterday. Hello to everyone. I see you guys joining in the chat. Make sure you smash that like. Yesterday, I had planned to go live and I just needed a mental health day. Thursday, we covered a lot of Traitors. We had a no offense, all offense. I will be doing separate, I think, recap videos for Traitors because we will do our watch parties on Thursdays when they drop the new episode of The Traitors season 3 on Peacock. And if you missed it, definitely check out the watch party we did. It was super fun. I had fun. Hopefully you guys had fun too. And we binged all 3 of the episodes that dropped. But I think going forward, they're only going to drop 1 episode at a time, maybe 2 toward the end. But check that out if you haven't already. But yesterday, I just needed a mental health day. I apologize, you guys. I thought I had moved the time, so some of you might have been waiting for the live to start, and I am so sorry for that. Today, I want to quickly focus on, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But I also, in the chat, in the live chat, I pinned a comment, which I wanted to give, resources in case you need them for ways that you can help people that are affected by these California wildfires. Obviously, I live in California. I am quite far where I live right now from the fires, but where I used to live, obviously right in West Hollywood and Hollywood there, I would have been right in the thick of it. So I'm still seeing all my friends and so many people I care about and strangers going through so much. So I wanted to make sure that we know places that we can go help people. Now, this list that I pinned specifically is a Google Doc, and it's really cool. I didn't put this together, so I can't take credit for it, but it is a 2025 wildfires, like the GoFundMes. And so it'll list all the GoFundMes, who they're going to. There's links to them. They even break them down for if these are, animal fire fund, displaced Latino families, displaced Black families. They break it down for Eaton fight. Like, they really, whoever put this list together did a fantastic job. So you're able to look at these GoFundMes and kind of see who you can support and also read through that. Now, if you would prefer to give, in different ways than GoFundMes, there is KTLA I linked, and it's also in the description of this video. But I also put it in the live chat. It's not the pinned comment, but it's a couple comments down from that. More ways to help. And KTLA did a great job listing just, Baby to Baby is accepting donations to support children impacted by wildfires. Obviously GoFundMe, they have listed the SPCALA's Disaster Animal Response. The Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation is a great place to give to our firefighters. The California Fire Foundation, the Salvation Army, World Central Kitchen, Los Angeles Regional Food Bank. There's just so many places, Pasadena. animal shelter. So that link right here on the bottom of my screen will take you to anywhere. And if you guys can give, if you were thinking of giving a super chat today, instead, please put all your money toward any of these things that I have shown you where you can give. It's just, I mean, I think a lot of us, you just feel very hopeless. I know I feel very hopeless because I see a lot of people I know, and I see neighborhoods that I loved and lived in. And so I've just been, yesterday, I just was like, oh, I just feel when these things happen, you know, you feel like, what can I do? How can I help? So there is, but you know, we have to remember there's always some way in which, if we can help our fellow humans at times like this. My friend works at a coffee shop, and it's owned by a hair salon and a coffee shop. They're kind of near each other. And I think I've been there a million times. It's like Silver Lake, Los Feliz, somewhere in Los Angeles. And they're both very nice places. And they had donation drives because right now people just, even clothes, shoes, socks are always so wanted right now. Hygiene products, because people, you know, who lost anything. And my friend was talking about, she put on her Instagram that there was, when they were taking donations, there was a little boy that came in and he got a new pair of shoes, and just seeing him have a pair of shoes, you know, because they've lost everything. It's unfathomable that, you know, just those simple things. So then I started going through my closet, and I think they're going to do another donation drive on Sunday, where you drop it off. So if anyone's in the LA area, if I end up going, I think I'm going to go on Sunday. I'm just waiting for them to confirm. And my husband, Chell, and I are going to go buy a bunch of socks from Costco and go through our own things and hygiene products and drop them off. But I will put it in my community tab. If I end up going, if anyone's in the LA area and they are able to go drop off, because it looked like they were very successful and they had a lot of donations from people. And they also had local artists who were donating their art, and not like donated to the victims of fire. It's ridiculous, Joleen, to be like, hi, sorry you lost everything. Here's a painting. No, they were selling those with their autograph, and they were there. And they signed them, and then they, all the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds also went to victims of these fires. So there's also another, let me just make sure this is correct before I give you guys incorrect information. I believe Big Bud Press, which if you guys have followed me for a while, it's a store that I really like. They're in Los Angeles, Chicago, New York. But they started, I believe, in Los Angeles. And they were saying if you bought anything, I think, is it today? And I put it in my story on Instagram. But okay, so today through Sunday, they are donating 100% of all sales of any and all socks to Pasadena Community Job Center. So if you need socks, check out Big Bud Press. Let me put the link in the comments here in the chat. I love their clothing, and their socks they have really cute socks. Let me put the Big Bud Press link in the chat as well. I'll also put it in the description. So after the video posts and after we're live, you guys can see it there. But here's Big Bud Press if you want to go there. According to their social media, it is for the Eaton fire relief today through Sunday. They're donating 100% of all sales of any and all of our socks to the Pasadena Community Job Center, all stores and online. Okay. So, yes, there's just so many ways that we can help. Let's see. Eva says, the story of human civilization is one of survival. I know this is hard, but people who have survived are more important than the buildings. As awful as this is, humanity shines in its kindness. Yes, let's keep being kind and not, I love Big Bud Press, Anna. Keep being kind and try to It's just been so frustrating, you guys, to be online and see people who don't even live in California, don't pay California taxes, don't know about California politics, make this so political right now. Now is not the time. Now is just not the time. The time now is to go, what can I do? How can I help my fellow human? Now is not the time to, call the governor names and bullshit like that. Now is the time to actually see what you can do to help people. I can't imagine that if this happened in, states where there's hurricanes and we just had flooding and tornadoes, that people would do this. I mean, it's ridiculous. And so having to see that and going, I know some of these people posting this because I know the people, they don't even know anyone in California. They've never been to California. They don't know anything about fucking LA. And yet here they are spouting off their misinformation and pointing fingers. And it's like, no, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So Minnesota's coming out. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, it's gross. And I know the majority of people are good and kind and want to help, So, yeah, it's just awful. Like now's not the time. Now's not the time for that. But yeah, Big Butt is it's great. I think everything is made in the US, all their stuff, I'm pretty sure, like made in California too. It's a company created by a woman in California. So thank you. This Foxy shirt I got a while ago. It's got like little fur in it, so it's warm. It's a great winter sweater. I got it at a little boutique in San Diego years ago. So yeah, now's the time to come together, not be divisive. So if you guys can, if you have, a little bit extra, or if you're pressed, I know it's so hard for everybody, pass the links on, maybe share them on your social media. And again, they're in the description of this video. And just in case, people, like I said, feel so helpless in so many ways that at least, with these links, we can feel a sense of community and help our fellow Americans out who are going through something just so horrific. So Meg says, thanks for saying that, Joleen. It seems a lot of non-residents are blaming Newsom for the drought and the sand. Yeah, it's just like, I get it. You don't like the guy, that's fine. No one's asking you to like him. But now is just not the time. I even see it with the Kardashians. It's like, shut up. Put your money where your mouth is. Okay. You can go ahead. Like Khloe Kardashian, I saw a story. She's calling out the mayor of fuck you, Khloe. Really, fuck you. Where have you been? What have you been doing? What have you done? You know what I mean? Like, fuck you. You have more money. You guys have your own fire department out there in Calabasas. You're so tone deaf right now. Get out there, hit the streets, do something, do anything than what you're doing, because you sound ridiculous. Okay. And I know you are a Californian, but you're not a Californian. Like, we're Californians in a lot of ways, and you're not helping. It's not helping. It's not helping at all. So a lot of F-bombs early on. Yes. And the animals fleeing. It's just so sad. So that's why there's links in that KTLA article of like the Pasadena Humane Society. I think there's multiple animal links. I mean, Christ, even I am so Minnesota now. I go, oh, Christ. I even saw Tom Sandoval and Victoria Lee Robinson. Victoria Lee Robinson was out there putting waters out for the animals. They're filling up buckets. I was watching her live, and good for them. They're doing something, I mean, because there's like mountain lions and they don't know where to go. So even freaking, it's more Victoria Lee Robinson. I think Tom was just there to get on Instagram Live. But shout out to Victoria for doing something. And some people might say, well, don't put it on social media. Yeah, but right now I think it's important for people with platforms to put this shit on social media to tell people that you can do stuff. Okay? So Graphics said the Kardashians are doing a GoFundMe. People are having a field day. What? They're doing a GoFundMe for themselves? Graphics? People are having a field day with it, saying just buy the food for the first response. You guys could probably rebuild half of the community. What are you talking about? Yeah, I think Victoria does seem like a nice person. I just feel bad for her that she's with Tom. But she's caring about the animals, you guys. And I appreciate that from her. So thank you, Victoria. Thank you for doing that. And thank you for going out there and using your platform and not being silent about it. Okay. Is that true? I got to look this up now. Graphics. I mean, I believe you, Graphics. You're not a liar. But Kardashian GoFundMe? Kardashian family's generosity on display. Okay, after backlash from critics. I see that in Parade from a day ago. Kim Kardashian recently found herself in the middle of an online controversy for a poorly timed social media post. By now, fans' biggest gripe with the star is moot. Earlier this week, the 44-year-old was put on blast by a comedian and several other fans for what she did and did not post on Instagram, what countless celebrities were evacuating their homes or using their massive online followings to share resources for those looking for ways to donate to support the communities directly affected by the deadly wildfires. Through parts of Los Angeles, the Kardashian star's Instagram story was filled with her usual post promoting Skims winter sale. Oh, Jesus. The now deleted post stirred up quite a debate as some people online believed the countdown to the sale was an unhinged. Yeah, it is. I feel bad posting anything else right now on my social media. But I know that, like, you know, with content creators, you know, we still do need some normalcy as well and some laughs. But talking about your brand, that just seems ridiculous at this point. So people were saying, you know, you shouldn't be posting. People have lost everything. And you should be posting since it's their hometown. I mean, you know. However, not everyone was turned off by the apparent social media faux pas, as many others pointed out that the content was likely scheduled ahead of time by someone. That could be other than the Mama 4. Probably. Give her the benefit of the doubt, probably. And it turns out more evidence supporting the latter opinion just surfaced during the late evening hours on Thursday. Carousel Restaurant, an LA hotspot serving up authentic Lebanese dishes, revealed that the Kardashian family had banded together to donate an undisclosed number of meals to several of the area's fire stations, valued at a little over $2,000 per a receipt. Okay. They did that. Okay, what else? You have a gross amount of wealth. You know, do it. So I don't see a GoFundMe if anyone has a link for that, but maybe I just missed it. Mandy Moore claps back after facing backlash for sharing in-laws GoFundMe. No. Kylie Jenner speaks out after makeup artists GoFundMe. Oh no, that's from 2021. So I don't see. Kris Jenner pushed a GoFundMe. No, that's from 2020. Yeah, let me know if you have a link for that graphics. But yeah, like, oh, 2K. Wow. I mean, it's something, but you're also the Kardashians, and we expect more. Mm-hmm. And LA is the city that made you. So maybe. Mm-hmm. Of course she has. Queen Ariana Maddox has been posting links. Thank you, Sarah, for tons of animal shelters around LA. Yeah, and animals right now, they need, fosters. They're just, things are just filling up. So if you can foster and you're in that area or near that area, please look into it. So yes. Jamie B says, Kim owns 5 damn houses on one block. She can do a hell of a lot more than she is. And they use a lot of water, okay, out there in the desert with those big ass lawns and stuff. Water is so important for the animals and humans. Cases of water, yes. Anna said the Kardashians own underwear and clothing brands that they could be donating, yes, to shelters, but all I see is Khloe complaining. Yeah, all I see is Khloe be calling out the mayor. It's like, go get some, what are they, Good American? Go get them Good American jeans and give them out to some good Americans who are struggling and lost everything and need some clothes. Kim, you got Skims, you got socks, you got underwear. I mean, people, they need everything. They need, women, they need feminine hygiene products. I mean, everything. Instead of complaining, where were you? Like, what are you talking? What have you done? Where have you been? So Sweet C says, fostering is amazing. I used to do it. Do it, people. You'd be so happy. Yes. Do it. Jamie B says, if you can pay someone to schedule your social media post, the person should be able to pull them down in cases like this. Yeah. It's just extremely tone deaf. Mm-hmm. Yep. Extremely. So, thank you guys for, just getting it and being good humans, because some of this stuff is like, I called Nana and I said, I gotta stop looking at like social media, because I'm seeing people I went to high school with posting some bullshit. I'm thinking, you ain't never been to California. You go on 2 trips a year. Mexico, maybe. but only like, Cancun and Vegas. You have never lived outside of Minnesota. You never paid taxes outside of there. So I don't know how you have this big ass opinion about what's going on in the state you don't live in, you don't pay taxes in, and you've never been to. It's fascinating to me. But yay, Niners Girl says I donated to Pasadena Humane Society. That is fantastic. Help the animals, help the people. Madeline says, F the Kardashians coming and going. Pardon my bros. Yeah, it's, I would leave it, but then I would lose communication with Nana. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's too bad. So anyways, you guys, let's get to some funnies. Let's get to some, hopefully some laughs and things. Well, the first story, I guess, isn't really a big laugh, you guys, but Karen Huger has her rep confirmed she's going to rehab. This coincides with her sentencing, which is coming up. So we know Karen Huger has had what I heard Giselle and Robin on their podcast. I heard the Green Eyed Bandits talking, and they were saying Karen has had 4 DUIs, but I've only heard of her having 2. So I don't know if they have insider information we don't have, or if I'm not just up to date on my Karen Huger DUIs, but we know this is coming off Karen Huger's 2nd DUI that I know of. And they had released the footage. Karen had said she was innocent, and then they released the body cam footage from the police. And we went over that here a couple weeks ago, and she was lit. So her rep is confirming that she has entered rehab. Karen made the important decision to enter a private recovery program, so was unable to attend the reunion taping. So the reunion taping was yesterday. I saw people reporting she didn't show up, and I'm thinking, what the hell? She needs to be there. But apparently it's because she went to rehab. She has checked herself in to a private recovery program. She was fully supported in this choice, according to her rep. We stand behind Karen as she embarks on this meaningful journey and are proud of her for taking such a significant step forward in personal growth. So hopefully she's taking it seriously. I mean, we do see this from celebrities when they want a lessened sentence. We saw Luann do this, and she's still throwing the cockies back, like, so she can sing her cabaret. But I think with Karen, especially getting behind the wheel and drinking and driving, whether it's 1 time, 2 times, 4 times, it's time to take this seriously, Karen, because you're very lucky that you haven't hurt somebody badly. Anna says, trying the full Luann redemption arc, right? And go to rehab, stick with it. Because I think Karen had said on the show that she had been to rehab before. Karen had 2 that, oh my God, Mel, are you serious? So this is why you cannot be pleading these things down. How many DUIs does Karen Huger have? Never thought I'd be Googling that, but just add that to my history. Okay, so 2, and then 2 you say are that she pled down. This is why I don't think, in my opinion, again, you guys feel free to sound off in the chat, I don't think that you should be able to plead down a DUI or something like that. I think there has to be consequences for behavior like that, or you would never change. I really feel that way. And I have friends who have had DUIs. I have family members who have had DUIs. But I think that that's a rough one for me, because you're putting so many people in danger. And myself as a sober lady now, I know that I wouldn't learn anything without consequences. A lot of us, we don't necessarily learn things without some kind of consequence. So I think just being able to plead down something as serious as drinking and driving is not helping anybody. Okay. Renee says, this is saving her job. Shaking my head. I read things got physical at the reunion. Oh no, not physical. But with who? Oh, I'm going to look into that. Mallory said she did a diversion program, whatever it's called in the beginning. It's annoying. That with that sort of thing, it's annoying. Especially being able to plead down 2. That's a lot. Sweet C says, I hope she sticks with it. It sounds like it didn't sound like she felt any remorse for her actions. No. And she actually let them, knowing that they were going to play this body cam footage. And we talked about that, knowing that this was going to be in evidence in Discovery or whatever they call it, Discovery. And Karen Huger knows about Discovery. Isn't that what she would say about her brand, or her perfume or whatever? She'd be like, we're in Discovery. So, witnesses, Karen, you can go sober and still have fun. We believe in you. Yes, we believe that you can totally get sober and have the best life ever and not endanger your own life or other people's lives and get behind the wheel. Kelsey says her thinking she was innocent. Yes, it's so wild to me. Is that narcissism, denial, or addiction? Genuinely curious. I think it can be a combination of all of those things. And also the privilege of having money and celebrity. And once if she was able to plead down and get off the hook twice, what the hell did she learn from that? Nothing. Kelly said that was the only way for her to get out of the reunion without getting fired. Yeah. So I think this is, unfortunately, the timing makes it look sus because she's coming up on her sentencing. And we know that judges, they may be, not every judge might be a little more lenient in their sentences because she was found guilty when they see that you're making an attempt at getting help. And also, so not only that, but the fact that she checked in on the day of the reunion. And I would have liked for Karen to answer some questions. That's just how I am. I would have liked to hear about that. Because even when Shannon Bedore got her DUI and she got it after the reunion, not this past season, she was able to talk about it, but the season before, I'm like, damn, we got to wait until the next season. Because I want to hear some stuff, Thank you, Kelly Sandyford, for the super chat. I will definitely use that for me and my husband Chill going to drop off donations in LA this weekend. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. NYC girl says she is just a terrible garbage person. She has calculated the way she goes after people to deflect, and she knew she had no way out of the reunion. Total narcissist move to blow it off. It's a total narcissist move, NYC girl says, to blow it off. Michelle says, I drove home drunk once in college. I was so terrified I wouldn't make it. I scared myself straight. Some people, yeah, you can definitely scare yourself straight. But for a lot of times, and I know this as an alcoholic myself, unless there are consequences, if you're always getting away or by with things, you're change for what? It's kind of like when people, we find out, people they didn't pay taxes, they didn't do this. They're like, well, it's set up for me not to, have to do it. So why would I do it? If you don't getting held to the fire and you're not, that was probably a bad example, but you know what I mean? Sweet C said her entitlement has really shown by her words on that video cam and then by her actions while filming. Dina says that she didn't want to get ate up at the reunion after the body cam release. No, definitely did not want to. Mallory said they told everyone at the reunion, but she's been in for a couple. Okay, so she's been in for a couple weeks. Okay, well then that's a little different, maybe. But it is interesting that she chooses now. Why didn't she choose it right after you got the DUI? You know what I mean? Like, why didn't you choose it then? And knowing this is your technical fourth, but second, because allegedly you pled 2 down, you think you would already choose that. But it's not until there are repercussions that then she wants to do that. Thank you, Sweet C. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super sticker. Very kind of you. I appreciate that. Number of wicks in a candle, DUI. So 4 wick coming soon. The 4-wick DUI candle is coming soon. Evelyn said Karen is in such denial. So much entitlement in the body cam videos to face the music is going to be a lot for her. But the best thing, it's going to be so freeing and wonderful if she comes to that realization to just admit and take responsibility and work through this. And if she does want to head down a path of recovery and sobriety, Karen, you're 62. This is going to add years to your life. And good years. And you'll be doing yourself and the people on the road such a favor But yeah, Karen used to be one of my favorites. Like I would list her in like my top housewives. I remember I think me and Busy would get in arguments about that because he's like, ugh, not Karen. What was it, Busy? Well, some people be like, really? And I'm like, yes, Karen Huger. And now I'm just looking at her so differently. You know, it's not that she can't make mistakes, but it's the fact that she's done this multiple times and she still was sitting there going, I'm not guilty. I didn't do it. It's like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Mallory, good point. Mallory says Karen is being performative. LOL, crazy, very Jen Shaw adjacent behavior. Uh-huh. Yep. NYC Girl says, on the other hand, you have to have people that do have consequences for arrest, but continue to do it. Yeah, you do. Has to be a switch that's turned off in your brain. I just think the likelihood of you making the change is better when there are consequences, but it's not necessarily, but it's better than when you're just able to get away with everything. So Evelyn said so many fans would rally behind her if she does the work, turns herself around, admits her wrongdoing, takes this rehab seriously, and then does work to help in situations like this, does some kind of advocacy, around, victims of DUI, educating people. Just there's so many things you can do. We're only allotted so much precious time on this earth. And Karen, now's the time. Now's the time, lady. But 62 in a state prison. Ugh. I know there are. Yeah, because she's facing some jail time. So we'll see. The Grand Dame locked up in the DMV, Renee said. Graphics says these housewives really believe their own hype. Yes, the worst thing you can do is believe your own hype. Untouchable in their minds. It'll lead you down a dangerous path. That ego. Ooh, you better get a sense of humor about yourself and some humility because, that ego is strong. It is strong. Okay. Let's talk about Bill, Aydin, and Jennifer. Shout out to Taste of Reality. I saw that Jennifer Aydin, the resident privileged prick, Jennifer Aydin, is just an a-hole. I hope Bravo never brings her back, but they probably will. Apparently, Bill Aydin is not happy with Jennifer Aydin's tantrum at Jersey Mike's. And Jen admitted it wasn't worth it. So Bill Aydin has entered the chat regarding Jennifer Aydin's temper tantrum at Jersey Mike's, which she put online and then went viral, which prompted Jen to finally apologize-ish. No, that wasn't an apology. That was here's why I did it, and I'm not going to really apologize. And do I regret putting the video out? Yes, I do, Christina, or whoever was interviewing her. She's like, Christine or Christina. But because I would have put it, now knowing what I know, I would put it on my subscriptions. I put it behind a paywall. That's literally what she said. That she regrets posting it because she would have put it behind a paywall. Not that it's wrong to go into a business, have a temper tantrum, have a hissy fit, record the employees, belittle the employees, get in a fight with the guy behind you in line when he's like, no, you can't. Go to the back of the line if you're going to keep adding to your order. Not that that's wrong, just that she didn't put it behind a paywall. Just so that she couldn't monetize it. And then she, in that interview she did with E! News or whatever, we looked over, I think on Friday. If you missed that, it's on the Friday Live we did. She was mad that there was a GoFundMe that was made for the 62-year-old employee that she called 80 and age shamed and told her she was slow. There was a GoFundMe for her made by her daughter. And she was like, they're monetizing it. It's like, girl, that's what you're doing. So apparently the controversial Real Housewives of New Jersey personality, I love that we're calling her just a personality now, told Page Six about the aftermath of her entitled tone-deaf rant. Bill advised Jen not to post the video, allegedly. Bill's not happy about it. According to Jen, he told her not to post the video, which garnered instant negative attention to his wife's entitlement. Bill, whom Jennifer described as the least confrontational person, he is not confrontational. He is more, if we're going to do fight or flight, he's going to fly into the pool house. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo. I love that. He's the least confrontational person, witnessed part of what went down. So they're saying Bill, and a lot of you guys are smart and you clocked that Bill was there because I didn't realize in the video. But you guys in the chat were like, yeah, Bill was there. I was like, what? Bill. So apparently Bill was there for part of what went down. Is this damage control because people have been leaving bad reviews about Jennifer Aydin and her behavior on his plastic surgery practice, on his business? I don't know. So they're saying that he witnessed part of what went down. He didn't think she needed to tell more than 500,000 Instagram followers about it. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. When I got back to our group, everybody was so disgusted with the behavior of the Jersey Mike's employee and customers. Everyone was all amped up, she recalled. No, Jennifer, just you and your weird cousin. That's it. I was like, they were so rude. That's not nice to be rude. Oh, it's not nice to be rude. Whoa, novel idea. Then don't be an asshole. Quit being rude. You shouldn't be rude to a customer. You shouldn't be rude to people working either. Okay, I hate this. The customer's always right bullshit, because sometimes customers come in with their bad day bullshit and take it out on people that aren't paid enough to listen to that shit. Okay, they didn't hurt you, but you're just bleeding all over them. So I hate that idea that you're somehow better. You know, yes, should you have good customer service? Yeah, but you should also have good, as a customer, you should also be kind and do a service to society and not blow up on customer service workers for no reason, you know? So she's just like, I was like, they were so rude. It's not nice to be rude. You shouldn't be rude to a customer. You don't know who I am, bitch. Nobody cares. And yeah, they don't know who you are because your show is about to get canceled. Nobody cares. But you should just not be rude in general. Coming from you, Jennifer Aydin, who's the rudest piece of rude that ever rooted, you're a Rudy Batootie. You're a rude Jude. Like if they were like, Joleen, put a picture in the dictionary next to the word rude so we can see it visually, it would be Jennifer Aydin with her new nose. And then I'd highlight the nose as rude too. Or the surgeon who did it. Stop it, Jen. You can't be the rudest person on the planet and then go, you can't be rude. You can't be rude. I'm just going to post it so that everyone can see their bad behavior. Who are you? Who are you? Who told these women that they're the ones that should be out here posting people's bad behavior while they're busy at work, while they're doing their job, while they're working on a holiday, and you have the luxury of traveling with your kids and you're ordering tuna sandwiches at 7 a.m. Who are you? Who told you were that important, or that anybody wants to see that kind of content from you, of you harassing people doing an actual job? No, ma'am. But as Jennifer acknowledged, it backfired. Jen's advice: listen to the husband, ladies. Husbands know best. Ugh. Blech. Blech. This lady needs to shut up. She keeps digging the hole. I mean, now, ladies, you should listen to a man, because men will tell us. We need the men to tell us. Oh my God. Jennifer finally apologized, sort of. She recounted the debacle, assuring the audience that she was, or assuring the audience that she was just a mom trying to feed her 5 children. Yeah, you tried it. It didn't work. But apparently now, I don't believe any of this. I don't believe that Bill. I think Bill lets her do whatever he wants, since he cheated with the secretary a while ago, and who else? God knows who else he cheated with, where his dingling went where it didn't belong. Okay. So I think this is damage control, because people started reaching out to his plastic surgery practice, and because Jennifer's representation of that, they talk about that on the show. And she also brought up him being a medical doctor in this viral video. So I think they're just trying to do a little damage control. And guess what? It's not working. It's not. You're going to need a muzzle, baby, because it ain't working. Thank you, Jamie B, for becoming a member. Welcome to the Lean team, even though you've been here all along. Hey, Jamie B. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Osfly says Jennifer needs to send an apology. Yes, send an apology to the restaurant. Send some money to that lady's GoFundMe, and then shut your mouth forever. Say, I'm going to do better. How dare I take out my frustration and my bad day on employees who are working hard? You know, go volunteer, go donate, and then shut up. Shut it, girl. Yeah, and who in 2024 say husbands know best? Girl, stop it. Did he know best when he was banging the secretary? Because I don't think so. And I just think he just leaves her alone. Because he's like, yeah, I like to stick me pee-pee in stuff it doesn't belong in, so I should probably just be quiet. I don't know what he's thinking. Bill Aydin, oh my goodness. It's garbage. Zip it. Zip it good. Kylie says it speaks volumes that 7 a.m. tuna was exponentially more unexpected than her abhorrent behavior. 7 a.m. tuna, you guys. What are you, a bodybuilder? What are you, training with Tamra Judge and who else did a bodybuilding thing? Teresa Giudice? Wow. Who needs that much tuna There are eggs, lady. I don't know. That seems crazy to me. I don't know if they believe in divorce, but they should. They would both be happier at this point. Let's talk about, you guys, Traitors. So we're just going to talk a little bit about this, but spoiler alert if you haven't watched the first 3 episodes of Traitors yet. So I'm going to give you a little warning for spoiler alert, just in case you're like, oh, I was going to binge it this weekend, Joleen, you're such a bitch. Don't, if you're going to take your sleeping pills and binge it, warning, spoiler alert.
I don't take sleeping pills, maybe like 2 times a year if I'm in an international flight or something.
Yeah, if I'm on an international flight or something. I love the way Meredith says international flight. If I'm on an international flight or something. Okay. The Traitors season 3, obviously out. We did a watch party, like I said. This season is super good already. Just 3 episodes in. They're dropping new episodes every Thursday where we'll do a watch party over here. However, we've already lost quite a few housewives because they just continue to not know how to play the game. Or even though Phaedra did so well last season, but they clearly didn't study at all, which might be part of the charm of them, I guess. But they are getting picked apart, and making the wrong decisions. And most importantly, Dorinda Medley. Oh my gosh, first housewife to leave, to get murdered. So Dorinda is, and I was so mad because I was so looking forward to getting a little drunk Dorinda. You know, getting a little Berkshire's drunk Dorinda, like the hooks is like. So we got a little bit of that. We got a little bit of slurring. We got a little bit of chewing with her mouth open while talking and food spitting out when she was kind of going at it in the first episode with Lord Ivor Mountbatten. And when he came to like call out Dorinda, I was like, sir, you are not ready for this. I know you're a royal and you've seen some things, but Dorinda is on a whole nother level. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this martini. And clearly Dorinda was not ready for all that the Traitors had to offer. I'm going to be doing, I think, like I said, edited videos breaking down these first 3 episodes because it's just so much. And I want to make like concise videos for you guys to look at. So hopefully I can keep it under a half hour for you guys. But you know me, I just blah, blah, blah. But yes, Evelyn, I was so sad. Dorinda murdered too soon. Yes, Valerie, too soon. So, but Dorinda was saying that she was excited to see Tom Sandoval in the Traitors Castle. And I was like, well, maybe. Then she just went at the perfect time if she's excited to see Tom Sandoval. Dorinda Medley shared her excitement to meet Tom Sandoval while filming the Traitors season 3. So I don't know what happened. This got to be AI Dorinda. The Real Housewife of New York alum was a guest in the Bravo Clubhouse to promote her appearance on Peacock's The Traitors. Bravo daddy Andy Cohen, according to Taste of Reality, asked Dorinda who outside of the Bravo universe was the most excited to have cast alongside her. Here's a weird thing she began. I was excited to actually see Tom Sandoval. Okay. Dorinda was eager to meet the villain and the character that came out of the skin. It's not that's who he is. That's who this person is. That is their personality. It is a pattern of behavior. It's not a villain. He's legit. That's who he is. Although she was scared to admit it due to the internet's extreme visceral reaction toward Tom. Yeah, And we have every right to have that reaction. We're not weird. He did it, not us. Okay. He keeps. Just like Jennifer Aydin, when he could shut it, take accountability. Can't do it. Dorinda says, I found him entertaining. He was exactly what you'd expect. I like when people are exactly what you expect, she said on Watch What Happens Live. Dorinda isn't the only housewife taking up temporary residency in Scotland. Dorinda, Dolores Cantina, Chanel Ayan, and Robin Dixon are also there. Also from the Bravo universe is Summer House Sierra Miller, and of course Vanderpump Rules, Tom Sandoval, who owes his mom a lot of money, allegedly. Still, if you are confused on who done it, it's a who done it style show. This Taste of Reality is kind of telling us. So, oh my goodness. So Dorinda was excited to meet him. Well, you only got to meet him temporarily because you were my dad. Speaking of Tom Sandoval, there's been speculation, and I don't know, but when we were watching it live, the first couple episodes, Tom Sandoval he looks not right in the show. He might have pink eye. Someone might have punched him. I don't know. He also very sweaty. Now, some people were like, oh, maybe he's withdrawing, like going through withdrawals, or they couldn't get his medicine, or, maybe who knows? He's drying out. We don't know. But I think Tom is going through perimenopause, just like me. He's just a sweaty guy going through perimenopause because he would show up to breakfast in a t-shirt, pitted out like he just ran a marathon. Okay. Or he's in perimenopause or menopause. Now, Tom is a little old for both perimenopause and menopause, allegedly, but maybe a little menopause, late in life menopause. He is like 80, but the eyes were off. Very so sweaty, very, very sweaty. And I'm like, why is this man? You just got to breakfast. Arguably, you probably just got out of the shower and you're just pitting out your teas. He didn't look well. A little menopause, maybe. So maybe, I wouldn't put it past Tom Sandoval to try to steal yet another thing from women, to appropriate more of our being and culture, to shit on us. And did you catch the shade from, because I went back and rewatched episode 1, knowing I'm going to do a recap of it for you guys on a separate video. And the shade that Alan threw when Tom's like, I don't want to be a traitor. And it's like, bro, you are a traitor. You're a real life traitor. Now, the game traitors, you'd have to be smart to be a traitor. And no offense, all offense, you're not that bright, but you are a traitor. And he's like, and it's like, you lie, you cheat, you steal. You get caught too, but you're a real life traitor. And then Alan threw some shade and Alan said, so if I made you a traitor and you didn't want, would you say that you felt, what was the words he used? Would you feel betrayed by me? And Tom's like, oh, yes, I would. I don't want to be a traitor. And he goes, doesn't feel nice, does it? Like hinting on the fact that, hello, not even hinting, like basically like, yeah, welcome to the club. You've been betraying people and loved ones and someone you were in almost 10-year relationship with, and now, but you don't want to be betrayed? Oh, he's being roasted, but he didn't even know it. Yes, the host calling out his betrayal, Tracy. It was so good. Speaking of which, I have become a stan of Chrishell from Selling Sunset now, because she came into this game. And of course, Tom, I had no idea she was friends with Ariana. And it was very weird after the round table where Alan picked the traitors and they had blindfolds on, and he was, he hits your shoulder, and he picked 3 traitors, which are Danielle Reyes, Bob the drag queen, and then also, well, there's technically 4 now, Carolyn from Survivor, and now Rob, Boston Rob from Survivor, because they brought him back after everyone was like, no, he can't play with us. Alan's like, okay, well, I will just bring him back and he will be a traitor. And I'll bring him back with Derek Levasseur from Big Brother and Wes from The Challenge and fresh off House of Villains. That's like, Wes is fresh off House of Villains. I'm surprised they would use him so soon. Thank you, Karen, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So Chrishell, right away, Tom and Chrishell are sitting next to each other. She's not a traitor. They take their blindfolds off and Tom's like, who's a traitor? Ah! And he's just so obvious. Even Bob the drag queen was like, what is this dude looking at me like this for? Like, stop. He's like, just cringe AF. And right away, he starts putting some heat on Chriselle Strauss from Selling Sunset. And I'm like, that's weird. I didn't think she acted any particular way. Now, Tony did as well for Survivor. He was throwing her name out, but I think he was throwing her name out because he was picking up that she was like, are you the traitor? When she was talking to him. So I see a little more why he was like, oh, I don't know. That seems a little sus. But Tom Sandoval had no reason. Well, turns out she tells us in the first episode, Tom knows her and knows she's good friends with Ariana. So it was like he was targeting. That's how shitty he is. You're still the cheater, Tom. And you're still out there targeting Ariana's friends in this game. What a douche. What a douche. So Chriselle, I was so happy that she called this out and told other people. And she went immediately and told some of the girls. And I think it was Dylan Efron, Zac Efron's brother, who cutie patootie seems he's kind of good at this game so far. He's out of his league because he's not like a celebrity. So I think he might lack the confidence that some of them have. But he's already clocked one of the traitors, being Bob the drag queen. So now he just needs people to believe him. But I mean, I don't want them to figure out the traitors right now. And I don't want them to figure out Bob the drag queen right now. So I'm okay if they don't believe him. But he went with this information that Sandoval was throwing out Chriselle's name and went and told Chriselle. And I was like, yes, Dylan, I like you. But I love the fact that Chriselle called him out and told other people about it. Because you just see, we know how Tom Sandoval's personality is. We watch him. We know what's going on. Thank you, Evelyn, for being a member for 43 months. That is amazing. Evelyn says the producers are leaning in on roasting Tom. They really are. They really, really are. And I love it. Yes, Otter. Dylan has very good reads. Very good reads. But he just needs now the confidence to kind of follow through with that. But it's a risky game. Because if he really does believe that Bob the drag queen is a traitor, which he is, he needs to be able to build a case and get enough people behind him where they can he can get the votes at the round table. Because otherwise, if he just keeps talking about it and it gets back to Bob the drag queen and he doesn't start playing nice with him, he'll be murdered. So it's a little scary. Cami says Chriselle is married to pop star G Flip. Who's G Flip? Now I gotta look it up. G Flip and Chriselle. Oh, it comes right up here. Oh, okay. Do I know him? Her? Is she married to a woman? Where have I been my whole life? Is G Flip a girl? Okay. Yeah, G Flip is a girl. Okay. Oh, she's cute. I don't know if I've heard any of her music. But Chriselle and G Flip's relationship has occupied much. Oh, there's someone who wrote an article on them, how it occupied most of their time. Oh, they're a hot little couple, aren't they? Two beauties. Two beauties. Okay, my apologies to G Flip. I was like, what's he do? What's he sound like? Oh, they are. Oh my gosh. The cutie patoots of these two. Is G Flip, is she Australian? Is she an Aussie? Like Bowie Jane? Is she Aussie? They, apologies. I didn't know what the pronouns were. So their pronouns is they, them. Thank you. Non-binary. Thank you guys. I didn't know anything about Chriselle. So obviously I know nothing about her spouse. So her spouse is G Flip and they are musical pop star. And they are a good looking couple. Like supermodel. Oh, an auntie drummer. Okay. What was my impression of Carolyn? Good question. Loved her. I love her. I love how weird she is. I love her Aquarius nature. All of that stuff. I am disappointed that her and Danielle can't seem to get on the same page as Traitors, because I love them both and I don't want them adversaries and going head to head. But I think it's communication. Danielle needs to know how to communicate with someone like Carolyn, and Carolyn needs to know how to communicate with Danielle. And they're just not on the same page. So, yeah, but I really, really, you think I would know too, but I don't know nothing about Selling Sunset. I don't know nothing about those people, but I really like Chrishell. Chrishell was married to the brother from This Is Us, and he's on track. He's good looking. Is he nice? I watched This Is Us. I think I watched a couple episodes because Nana really liked it and she would binge it when she was visiting, but he's cute. He's super cute. I hope he's a nice guy because he is cute. No, I like her. I get her energy because I get it. She's a sober lady. I'm a sober lady. She's neurospicy. I'm neurospicy. She's, from Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota. So I get her quirks. And the fact that Tom Sandoval was like, well, you're twitchy or something about her. And I'm thinking, let us not be judging twitchiness when you and your guy friends from Pumprules allegedly love to possibly, maybe, take a stroll down Adderall Row, Oh no, he cheated on. What is with these guys? Well, her partner now, they are hotter than him. No offense, all offense. I mean, he's hot, but yeah. Oh my goodness. He told her he wanted a divorce via text message. Oh, Jesus, Susie Q. And then a few minutes later posted on beauty is really wasted on the wrong people. Sometimes it really is. Not on Tom Sandoval because he's not beautiful, but this guy, horrible. Justin Hartley, is that his name? Ugh. Yes. Twisted Life said dip Twitch in public. Tom's next karaoke song. Yeah, she's doing well. Simone says, I haven't even watched the Traitors yet, but it's Joleen live, so I'm here. Thank you, Simone. You gotta watch it. Totally. It's so good. Okay. So I am loving Chrishell and the fact that she doesn't like Tom Sandoval and she's friends with Ariana, and she called out his BS and the fact that he's targeting her right out the gate. Tom, can you be any more transparent? Like, you're not even clever when you're doing bad stuff. Sir, what is going on? Okay. Speaking of Bravo celebrities, so be on the lookout for my episode recaps of the first 3 episodes. And I will get those to you as soon as I can, you guys. Madison LaCroix broke her silence on Craig Conover and Paige DeSorbo's breakup, because everyone's breaking their silence. Craig finally broke his silence. Paige talked about it first on the Giggly Squad podcast, and this is according to Taste of Reality. Madison LaCroix reminded Craig Conover there is so much to look forward to after the Paige DeSorbo after she broke up with him. The Southern Charm beauty is confident Craig will have better days ahead. Madison spoke out about Craig and Paige's split during an Amazon Live. Everything is going down on these Amazon Lives. Madison was asked what advice would benefit Craig right now. I don't need to give him any advice, responded Madison. I just told him, you're going to be a great husband. You're going to be a great dad one day. There is so much to look forward to. She also put the big picture in perspective for the Sewing Down South founder. Just be lucky you didn't already have those things and then go through a breakup. That's true. Be lucky you didn't already get married. You didn't already have kids, because then it gets messy. Madison is making herself available to Craig in case he needs a friend. I'm here to hype him up when he's down. I'll do that for anyone, really. Despite how the breakup has appeared online, Madison thinks Craig and Paige are doing a good job at navigating these tough and awkward times, but they're still good. I think everything's going to be fine. Madison playfully doubled down on the Bravoholics, watching her live stream. I think you guys are taking it a lot harder than they are. I don't know. Craig looked like he was taking it hard, didn't he, guys? So we'll see. Yeah, he said he was surprised or something, but yeah. So Madison is going to be there for him. Now, I'm not caught up on my episodes of Southern Charm, but from the promos, am I supposed to believe that JT, people thought Madison was having an affair with JT, or JT spread that Madison was having an affair with JT? And I'm like, what? The how? I've only seen like maybe the first 2 episodes of this season of Southern Charm so far. But Sarah says Craig is crying, but only because of his ego. Cammie says, yes, Craig is sad. Kylie says, breaking her silence is so dramatic. LOL. More like was asked about it for the first time. Yeah, only JT thought that. This dude is going down in flames this season because allegedly he walks off the show, right? Or he left the show before they filmed all of it, or before they filmed the reunion. Oh my gosh. All Things Dyslexia says World Central Kitchen is a great organization to donate to or volunteer for. They're providing free meals to people affected by the LA fires. Thank you for giving us that insight. I think they are on the list here. Yep, they're on the KTLA list. So it's good to hear good things about the organization. So thank you for sharing that. All Things Dyslexia. I appreciate that. And that they're providing free meals for people affected by the LA fire. So shout out to World Central Kitchen, which again, in the description of this video, there's a link. There's 2 links that'll tell you all the places and all the things if you want to help out those affected by the California wildfires. So thank you. So only JT thought, sounds like JT would be spreading that rumor. Oh my Lord, JT, the Delulu. Liz says her husband called him to check if Austin was in the hotel room. Yeah, Austin, her ex. And JT said her husband thought she was with him. Oh my God. I would hope Madison, obviously she's not going to cheat with JT, but I would hope she would never go back to Austin. That Cabbage Patch Kid, her husband now is good looking and he's a firefighter. What is going on? Drago, I wish I remembered the San Diego boutique. It was somewhere in like the Little Italy. Is there a Little Italy in San Diego? I can't remember. I feel like it was like a Little Italy neighborhood. I love San Diego, but it was a part of San Diego I had never hung out in before. But you could probably Google soft fox sweatshirt and find it. Find something like it. What, her husband? Oh my goodness. Liz, that's so sad. That's horrible. Well, yeah, she's definitely not going to be banging. No offense, all offense to JT, but let's keep it real here. That's not going to happen. All right, you guys. I thought there was one more thing. Let me check my Instagram and make sure I'm not. Okay, yeah, Karen Huger. Her sentencing is January 29th. Will she be out of rehab for the sentencing, or will they push back the sentencing because she'll still be in rehab? Time will tell. We will see. Let's see. Care Bear, I know you sent me stuff. Oh, the pitted out shirt on Sandoval is just, I got to show you guys. I have to show you. It's so bad. Follow the link. Follow the linky link. Follow the linky link. Okay. You guys, this is, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Why? This is breakfast with the Traitors. This is breakfast. This is first thing in the morning. The best part of waking up is pitting out your gray t-shirt because you're in menopause. Maybe this is his punishment for how he treats women and continues to treat women. But why? Why ask why? Drink Bud Dry. This is too wet. No one who isn't in peri or in menopause or running a marathon should be this sweaty. And I'm a sweaty lady, but this is like, you're what? Huh? Who? What? Why? Why, you guys? I haven't seen Wicked yet. I have not. I have to see it still. Can I be honest with you guys? I struggle. Can I tell you why I struggle to see it? Ariana Grande, love her voice, love it. I just hate that story. I hate the fact that she met that guy who was married. I don't want to see him because I dislike him. And that he left his wife and baby, allegedly. And I'm like, I know it's just about the story. I need more time to process it. I know I didn't get cheated on, but I just feel for her. And then I read her article. We read it here. And I don't want to see either of them on screen. I don't want to see the guy that looks like her brother who she's dating. Whatever his name is, I'm never even going to learn his name because he doesn't deserve me learning his name. He doesn't deserve more space in my head. And so I'm struggling. I know everyone else in the cast is great and stuff, but I just don't. I know. I need to get over it. You feel the same? You guys feel this? I thought I was being ridiculous. I mean, I still could be being ridiculous. But like my friend Katie asked me to go see it today. And today I was like, oh, I got so much to do. And I said, well, maybe tomorrow. But then now I'm most likely going to LA tomorrow to drop off donations. And her kid has hockey. Not that you guys need to know all of the specifics of these things. But and I was like, I want to see it. I want to hang out with my friend Katie. I love her. But I also don't want to see the brother lover. And that literally is Ariana Grande's brother on the left and her new boyfriend, who they allegedly met and were cheating on his wife, who supported him. And they had a baby, and she's like a marriage and family therapist. And I know that's such a move. I just wish I could have seen actual like Wicked on Broadway or something, or off Broadway before. I don't want that to be my first Wicked experience. And the holding of the finger. How she's always doing that to her co-star. I'm just like, what's happening? And I do hold space in my heart for Ariana. She's been through a lot with the Nickelodeon things, and who knows. I just don't want to see this brother guy. I don't want to see the brother lover. I can't. What does he do? What's he in the movie? Is he a munchkin? What happens? I don't know, you guys. Mystic says, I have no interest in seeing Wicked. I want to see some of these other movies, though, that were at the Golden Globes that I haven't seen. Maria says, I've seen it 4 times. Aw. Dina says, what? Was Tom sweaty because he was just in the jacuzzi with Rachel while Ariana was at a funeral? Yes, and while burying their dog. Mm-hmm. Is he a munchkin? He has to be a munchkin, right? We represent the lollipop cheaters, the lollipop cheaters, the lollipop cheaters. Katie said justice for Pete Davidson. Right, if I see it with like Kristen Chenoweth and all the greats, that would be so much different. You guys stop. He is not, you're playing with me. He's not really a munchkin. I just made that up. I've never, what? Oh my God. If Tom gets nailed in the coffin next episode, I'll be so happy. It's a small role, but he does thirst after Ariana's character. I just don't understand. Like, that is your brother. That is your brother. That is illegal. And I think all the states now. I could be wrong. There could be a couple. I don't want to name any names, okay? But that is your brother. Oh my God. Mystic says, ironically, The Wizard of Oz is my favorite movie, right? I love The Wizard of Oz. And I've never seen Wicked. Never seen the play, nothing. And people are like, what? And I'm like, I know. I am an uncultured idiot, obviously. But holy crap, he's really a munchkin. Okay. All right. Well, Frankie Grande for Traitors 4. Yeah, why not? Why not? Throw Frankie in there. But that is your brother, Ariana. He looks just like your brother. I'm sorry. Find me someone I've dated that looks like my brother. You won't. Okay? Because my brother kind of looks like me. Do I want to date me? Well, I am kind of sexy. But no. It is so windy. Oh my goodness. You read the books years ago? Oh. The resemblance is crazy. I saved this picture on my desktop because I have to remind myself that, like, this is insane, right? That this is who you're with. And that is your brother. Frankie Grande looks like her boyfriend's dad. Like they look so much alike. Like Frankie Grande looks like he birthed that little munchkin guy. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Pack your bags up and leave. Don't you dare come running back to me. Ugh, we need Whitney. I wonder, well, Ariana's mom is probably like, I love him. I gave birth to him. He's great. It's a little weird, but, you know, one of us. I don't know. Christina, so good to see you. Christina says, Joleen and anyone else, I saw this with love and empathy. You simply have to suspend your belief and get over it for 2.5 hours and watch it. It's fucking, I know it's going to be incredible. I know it. But I have such feelings towards this little munchkin that aren't good. And toward the weirdness that is whatever's happening. Just with the finger holding and all the things, I don't know. Okay. And Christina says, and that means a lot coming from me, the former musical hater. Well, I liked like Nikki Glaser when she was redoing the popular song, the little bit, and she's like, popular. I want to be popular, or however she said it, right? Yeah, it was popular, about the Pope movie. It's creepy. I'm going to try. I know Cynthia seems amazing. I'm going to try, but I probably won't see it till I'll probably stream it. You guys. Ugh. He has a small part. Okay. But then, all right. I want to be moved. I want to cry. I want to have that reaction that people have. Like Kyle Richards and her daughters when Mauricio left halfway through the movie and then they filmed their reactions and we're like, where's Mo? Oh, he's man spreading on the couch thinking about the next 22-year-old he can date. Okay, cool. No, you stop it. Oh, Lordy. I love your name. YouTube user says, at least her bro is actually cute. I will say Frankie Grande is cuter than her boyfriend. What is this donut licking? I have to look this. Izzy says, can't stand Ariana ever since social media posted her licking the donuts in the shop. What do you mean licking donuts? Now I have to look up Ariana Grande licking donuts. Why did she have to do this? She's such a beautiful voice, such a talent. Why does she have to date her brother? Why? What in the heck? Ariana licks a donut in a viral security video from 2015? Is that the one, you guys? What are we doing licking? I mean, I'll lick them, but then I'll eat them too. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. She's licking donuts she didn't buy. Oh, how old is she here? Oh, I could have eaten that donut. When was this? 2015? Was it in LA? I was in LA in 2015. I ate lots of donuts in 2015. Oh, no. I'm watching it right now. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, goodness. I mean, kids do dumb things. Oh, and who's that guy with her? Ew. Did they do it multiple times? Oh, God. Oh, jeez, guys. Oh, don't give me more reasons. Don't give me more. She only licked one, Michelle said. It's only one. She was 22 and blamed it on her wisdom teeth removal surgery. You stop it. You stop it right now. Chid, she did not. She did not. Christina says, priorities, people. It's difficult. I did dumb things in my 20s that I don't want to be held accountable for in my 40s. Because, well, no, I mean, I'm still accountable, but I don't want to be reminded of maybe. I don't know. I don't think I ever licked donuts, but I did punch a guy over a cab. So granted, he was stealing my cab and he did call me a bitch, but violence is never the answer except for when it's the answer. So I get it. Okay, Alex Washington says, Joleen, you're not alone in being interested and not being interested in Wicked. I've never liked the songs. I saw it on you saw it on Broadway with the original cast. So, Alex, you get it. That was her backup dancer she was hooking up with. Oh my word! Yeah, definitely not Pete Davidson. I don't know if he would do that. But I have a feeling I ate one of those donuts because I frequented all of the donut places when I lived in LA, like all of them. Like all. Thank you, Orchids, since I've been watching you forever. Never live yet, though. Love you. You're cracking me up today. Much needed. You are so welcome. And thank you for being here. And what is your picture? Is that Diana Ross in your picture? Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. 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 Sarah says she's a Nepo brat. The Wicked movie is worth it. Do it for Christina. And I need to see it in theaters. All right. No, I more blame the Munchkin than Ariana. Like I more hate him more. And he's not important enough to hate, but I dislike him more. But once I read his wife's thing, I'm just like, and he kind of is she going to be singing me songs of woman empowerment? And because then I don't want to hear it. And I don't want to hear it. But she's the villain in it, right? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Whatever will I do? I'm being so dramatic about this thing. Ugh. You punching on your 21st birthday, Jess. We see each other. We see each other. Sometimes it's the only answer, you know? Mm-hmm. My sea girl said that she was blaming her wisdom teeth, but she wasn't even swollen. You don't even go here. You weren't even swollen. Okay, Lisa says, I'm not a big musical person. This movie left me speechless and in tears. Oh, yes. Oh, gosh. Damn it. I'm going to have to probably see it. And his ex is amazing, right? He said, Joleen, I will rage. You can't quit our friendship if you don't watch it. I'm probably going to watch it. It's 3 hours. Is it as good as the Eras tour? Because that was like 3 hours. And that's great. If it's as good as the Eras tour, then I guess I'll watch it. Oh my gosh. He'll always be SpongeBob to me. Sandoval's armpit stains, Droga says. It's 2.5. Okay. But is it as good as the Eras tour on Disney Plus? I saw that in the theaters. Way better than Eras, no offense. God. All right. I don't know about that, but okay. Just watch it. All right, you guys. All right. Different, but equally as good. Jess said he kept groping me and then poured a beer on me. Oh my God, get me a knife. Where is this man? I'll find him today. Then he got kicked out of the bar. Ugh, bleh, yuck. I'm so glad you punched him. The song Stay With You Forever. Okay. Is it going to be like Frozen, like into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown? Okay. No. All right. Okay. Hottie Dr. Well, yes, I got to watch the first, I think there's only been one episode out of Deal or No Deal Island. And Parvati's there and Dr. Will's coming, I think, this next episode. Okay, maybe I'll rent it on Amazon. I'll make Hype Man Husband Shell watch it with me. So, yes. Not paid by anyone says my opinion might be unpopular, but I didn't like the movie. I can't get back those 3 hours of my life. But I got a good nap. Oh, not a nap and wanting your 3 hours back. That's hilarious. Get him again. Yeah, right? Get him again. Get him again for me.
I'm going to just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me. I'm going to just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
Done. Well, break up with your brother already. I'm over it. Okay, so I can see this damn movie. Okay, you can blame the other Ariana for this because of Chicago. And now I'm saying watch the other Ariana. Ariana made me do it at work. All right, Noto said, making me laugh. My struggle today is the win, deciding if I should get rid of an Ani DeFranco. Never. Why would you get rid of an Ani DeFranco t-shirt? Never. Noto, never. Never. Keep all of your Ani DeFranco t-shirts. I have ones that don't even fit me anymore. I also have a Tegan and Sarah t-shirt that hasn't fit me since 2017, and I'm going to keep it forever. It has kitties on it. Never. Do it for the joy it brings, Noto, because you're a joyful girl. Because the world owes you nothing. We owe each other the world. Do it because it's the least I can do. Do it because I learned it from you. Do it just because I want to. Because I want to. Everything I do is judged. Mostly get it wrong, but oh well. The bathroom mirror has not budged. The woman who lives there can tell the truth from the stuff that they say. She looks me in the eye. So would you prefer the easy way? Oh, well, then okay then. Don't cry. I think I might have put 2 songs together there. But anyways, shout out to Ani DeFranco, who I think is on Broadway herself in something. Oh, there's a Kristen Chenoweth cameo. Okay. All right. You guys. Purple rain. Never throw anything Prince away. Oh my God, what a legend. Gone way too soon. That still makes me sad and mad that he's gone. Horrible. You have about 10. My favorite is the vote. Well, if you ever want to donate any of your Ani DeFranco teas, feel free. I'll take them. A vintage Ani DeFranco tea, Be Still My Heart. My P.O. box is in the description of this video. If anyone wants to send me vintage band teas, especially Ani teas, Noto, I'll take it off your hands, even if it doesn't fit. I'll put an extender on it or something. I don't know. I'll make it work. But don't ever get rid of. That's one thing. Like, don't. Also, if you are going to look at what they're pricing at on like sites like eBay, because I had like a box of old vintage t-shirts from my grandpa, and some of them I kept, and then some of them I sold on eBay at the time, and it was ridiculous how much people were paying for t-shirts. So yes. Oh, you're walking your dog. I got to do that too. I got to do that. Irrelevant Photon says, when Prince died, I was in France and it was snowing in April. And he has a song called Sometimes It Snows in April. And I cried so much. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Christine says, whoa. What did Prince do to get rid of merch? Whatever he did. No, he didn't. He got rid of merch? Do not eject any Prince work. Just found out Wicked is a 2-parter. I am no longer in a rush to watch Wicked. Oh, so there's going to be another movie? I'm confused. NYC Girl says, I have a Grateful Dead from MSG in the 90s with Jerry. The originals. Don't tell Andy Cohen. He'll break into your house. I wear it once in a while in Key West. It gets lots of love. Oh, hell yeah. No, No2 was saying they were going to get rid of an Ani DeFranco t-shirt maybe because they have 10. And then we were talking about Prince too. So, well, now I got to go see her again. I haven't seen Ani since 2018, 2019, where I had my husband Chell go to his first Ani DeFranco concert. And it was so fun to watch all the ladies scream when Untouchable Face played, because everyone screams, fuck you, and your untouchable face, and fuck you for existing in the first place. And who am I that I should be vying for your touch? Said, who am I? I bet you can't even tell me that much. And Chell was like, oh my God, I did not expect that. Like the minute that song came on, every woman there was like, fuck yeah. And it was amazing. Madeline said, I saw Wicked on stage. I loved it. I have no interest in the movie. No movie seems to work anymore. Yeah, I'm old and crabby. Madeline, it's okay. You do whatever you want to do. If you want to be old and crabby, I bet you're not even old, but you can be crabby if you want to. Oh, right. She's the best. Never get rid of it. Never get rid of it. No, to never. Angela says, I camped out at Sight and Sound for 2 days for Prince concert tickets back when. Still in mourning. Ugh. I mean, all of downtown Minneapolis, like right by First Avenue, like everyone was just out in the streets. I was living in California by then, but I remember just watching on the internet people who were like live streaming being there, just like celebrating Prince, singing Prince songs. Just the whole city was just still in mourning. So you guys, I didn't even know Wicked was a damn book. I'll be honest with you. And I should, because I've been watching reels and TikToks of people saying the books, even from The Wizard of Oz, they weren't ruby red slippers. The movie made them ruby red or something, but in the books, they're not. So I should know this. But yeah, no. Evelyn, you had a friend who was in Princess Purple Rain video? That's like the best thing you could ever put like on your resume. Like, what have you done in your life? No, I don't know. Not really much. I was in Princess Purple Rain video. Okay, well, now you just did the best thing ever. Like, no one can ever top that. It's quite the credit. Yeah, First Ave was amazing. And then the 7th Street entry on the side, the smaller place. Like when I was younger, I would go there because it was easier to get tickets. Sometimes they would have like free shows because it'd be like smaller bands. You saw Garbage and Lucinda Williams? Ugh. They don't make them like they used to. No, I haven't read Wicked. No, I'm uncultured, clearly. I'm a pop culture vulture who's somewhat uncultured. Renee said, I've been to Paisley Park twice since his passing. I have actually never, as a Minnesotan, I've never been to Paisley Park. But I don't really go to Chanhassen ever. It's in Chanhassen, right? I know there's a dinner theater there. So I need to make it a point to go over there. So I was at a comedy show when David Bowie died, and I was about to go up. And the comedian on stage got on stage and was like, David Bowie's dead. And then everyone was like so sad. I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to go tell jokes now. I hate when they do that. Like, obviously it's a big deal, but maybe save it for after the comedy show because nobody had their phones but the comedians. So they're like, you guys, David Bowie's dead. Anyways, coming to the stage is a really funny lady, Joleen Lunzer. I'm like, oh my God. And everyone's bummed, looking for their phone. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Mary Kate said, I had a private driver on vacation in Portugal. I had a John Lennon signed t-shirt. He wanted it so bad, he offered to be my driver for 8 days. No way. For free for the shirt, I made the deal. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, you probably could have gotten thousands maybe for that shirt. However, your safety and a free driver in Portugal with the experience, total SNL skit. Like, I'm like, really? That's not even the first time something like that's happened. So for some reason, every time we got a comedy show and somebody passes away, one of the comedians is gonna talk about it and say it. And you're like, what do you want to be, CNN over here? Like, go tell the jokes and they'll find out after. Calm your tragedy boner over here. You know? Yeah, to follow that. The things you have to follow sometimes. You're like, really? So, hey guys, how's it going? You guys, just a legend is past. You guys ready to laugh? No? Yeah, Debbie Downer. Debbie Downer. So, all right, you guys, we're at hour 26. It's been so fun spending this Saturday with you for No Offense, All Offense. Be on the lookout for my recaps of the first 3 episodes of Traitors. And again, in the description of the video, links for how you can help those affected by the California wildfires. There's so much good information in there. And there is the spreadsheet of GoFundMes there, for people affected. And there's also the KTLA link that links, like, you know, all the places from the LA Fire Department to animal rescues to food banks. And just if you can, do that. If the place I'm going to go to on Sunday, if they're taking donations, I'll let you guys know on the community tab. They said they were going to because they did it yesterday and it was very successful. So hopefully they're going to do it Sunday. And then I'll let you guys know in case you're in the area or near the area and you want to come drop off some things. Also, again, Big Bud Press said 100% of all proceeds of any socks that are purchased. And I love Christina, are you on to Big Bud Press? Because I feel like you would look so cute in their clothes. And it's total, like, you know, Lala, made in Lala. Well, it is. It's kind of like Dressed in Lala, a little bit. Dressed in Lala, I think, has more patterns and things, but you would look super cute. Oh, you got to check it out. I think there's one in New York too. But it started in California and it started by a woman in California, and their stuff is really quality and the stores are so freaking cute. Go to bigbudpress.com. They should sponsor us too. And I love their pants. I love their little work shirts. Oh, and they have those, Christina, you would look so cute in it. I do not look cute in it. The, jumpsuits, like the what are they called, you guys? Where the shirt's connected to the pants, jumpers. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You would look so cute in those. Super. Catherine, thank you so much for the generous super sticker, Catherine McIntyre. That was very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I think Ariana did wear the jumper. Their stuff is well made. It's so cute. It's made in LA, I believe, and now they branched off to Chicago, New York. I don't know if anywhere else, but thank you again, Catherine. That is really sweet of you. Yeah, like a romper. And thank you for saying my fox shirt is cute, Pamela. Appreciate it. All right. Chris says, motherfuckers need to be paying you, Joleen, but thanks for putting us on. Yeah, of course. When I find stuff that I like, oh, there's my husband calling. My favorite thing to do is tell people about it, honestly. Because if I really like something, I'm going to tell you about it. I have to, especially good clothing brands and stuff. So great. All right. I get to take this call from the Hubbers. You guys are wonderful, fantastic pumpkin spice babies. Hit that like, comment after the video post, and always remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Oh, I'm going to answer it. Bye.
If you like what you see.